Yo, this is Lil RJ with another video. This is right here is just my weekly Q&A, and I have like 6 questions it looks like, and I'm gonna acknowledge you all in your questions. So the first one's from Tapiera11, and her question says, "Do you think Ted DiBiase has the potential to become a main eventer?" Well, you know, Ted DiBiase does deserve to be a main eventer, and he does have the potential to be a main eventer, and I do believe he should get a title push, you know, around 2012. Like, you know, Cody Rhodes is getting a big old push now. Ted DiBiase should get that same kind of push, in my opinion. So yeah, Ted DiBiase should get a push, and I think he does have the potential to become a main eventer. Next question is from D-Well the Jazz. Do you think Mark Henry has been overbooked? Yes, I do believe he's been overbooked, okay? Mark Henry is not that good of a wrestler. He's just a powerhouse. And, you know, not too long ago, Mark Henry, you know, was just smiling at the crowd, and now he's running through everybody all of a sudden. I mean, really? Really, WWE? Mark Henry, I don't have no problem with Mark Henry being world champion. Well, at least right now. You know, when he gets out of hand, you know, it calls for, you know, somebody else to win the title. Hopefully it won't be Randy Orton. Hopefully Mark Henry does lose it to the Big Show at Vengeance. But, you know, I do believe Mark Henry has been overbooked as this monster heel in, you know, the World Heavyweight Championship. They could have gave him the championship, you know, like my boy Roy Zappernook said in 2006, when they had him, you know, kind of like dominant then. But, you know, now it's not a good time for Mark Henry. And you know, I know why they squeezed it in, because Mark Henry is supposed to be retiring soon. They've been saying that all year, that Mark Henry's supposed to retire next year around the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber and all that. So Mark Henry is going to retire, so that's why they did squeeze a world title reign in for him. The next question is from Xander the Great 12. If you were the executive vice president of talent relations, who would you bring back? Well, who I bring back? That's easy. I bring back my 4 favorite divas from back in the 2006, you know, 7, 8, 9 years. I bring back Ashley Mazzaro, my homegirl. Candice Michelle, another one of my homegirls. Maria Kanellis, another one of my homegirls. I bring back Shelton Benjamin. I bring back Colt Cabana, aka Johnny Goldman. I bring back the Boogeyman. Bring back Carlito. I bring back Chris Masters, and I bring back Melina. Believe it or not, I bring back Melina. Next question from Octavia the Yellowbone. Who would you think will be released in both TNA and in the WWE? Well, this is a good question, and people have been cracking about this all year. And let me just get this out. For the WWE, Tyler Rex, he's gone. Kurt Hawkins, he's gone. Trip Beretta, he's gone. JTG, he embarrasses himself every week. He's gone. Johnny Curtis hyped this dude up all summer long, and what are they doing with him? Nothing. He's gone. John Morrison and Drew McIntyre, it could be a possibility that those two do wind up getting released at the end of the year, or around this time, matter of fact, the end of the month maybe. Primo, he's gone. What are they doing with Primo? They're not even doing anything with him. He's not on NXT. They barely use him on Superstars. I mean, what are you doing with Primo? Nothing. They're wasting the guy's talent and energy. So Yoshitatsu, I mean, they use this guy on NXT, but that's about it. What happens when NXT's over? I mean, what are you going to do then? I mean, Yoshitatsu, he's gone. I'm sorry to say it like that, but he's gone. Tamina and Rosa Mendez, don't see them two sticking around too long. They don't even use the divas on SmackDown anymore, besides Alicia Fox, maybe. You know, Rosa Mendez and Tamina got a little break this past Monday night on Raw, when they was on Raw. But that's it. You know, I really don't see those two staying any longer, so they're out of here. The Great Khali kind of exited WWE with that injury by Mark Henry, and the Great Khali, he left the WWE. He did. For the guys who don't know it, but the Great Khali left the WWE 2 weeks ago or something like that. He said that he'll still be signed in with the terms of the company, but he won't wrestle anymore. He's trying to continue to pursue his acting career in India, so Great Khali's gone. And TNA, Eric Young. I mean, Eric Young, they're not really doing anything with this guy. Eric Young, they're not doing anything at all with him. So, I don't know. Hernandez, they talk about releasing him so bad because he's been botching moves, and he was actually the reason why Jesse Neal was out for a long time, because he kind of like botched the border toss and kind of hurt his neck. Murphy, where the hell has this guy been? Well, it doesn't matter because Murphy's gone. He's out the door. Okada, where has he been too? I mean, we seen this guy with Samoa Joe, and now Samoa Joe's heel. Well, heel tweener or whatever you want to call it. And he's gone all of a sudden. He's not there anymore. Sangriento, I do understand that Amazing Red was underneath the mask of Sangriento, so we're definitely not going to see Sangriento anymore, so his character's out of the window. Suicide, I don't see Suicide coming back now that Christopher Daniels is fully here and fully, as himself, not, disappearing. He's here, Suicide's there, Suicide's there, or Christopher Daniels be there 1 week, Suicide be there another, or Suicide might be there 1 minute, Christopher Daniels might be backstage doing something else. I mean, Suicide, well, for right now, Suicide comes and goes, really, and, Suicide, he had, last match he had was in May against Sangriento, matter of fact, and, that's it. Next question is from Young Hans 11. Who do you think should be world champion in WWE and TNA? Well, CM Punk deserves to have another crack at the WWE Championship, I do believe. The Big Show should have a crack at the world title, and I do believe he will beat Mark Henry at Vengeance. Cody Rhodes, I do believe he'll win the Royal Rumble and probably go to Raw and challenge for the WWE Championship. Who knows? AJ Styles, he should have another crack at it. Bobby Roode, who I think is going to win on Sunday at Bound for Glory. By the way, check that out. It's this Sunday at 8. The Pope D'Angelo De Niro, they gave this guy like a big old mega push like in 2009 and last year, and they kind of dropped the ball at the end of the year with him. So I mean, who knows? Crimson, I do believe he should get a title shot. Gunner, and Gunner, a whole lot of people don't like Gunner, but Gunner kind of deserves it. I mean, he's Immortal's muscle if you look at it. I mean, he's the one that really deserves a title out of all of them, so he deserves the title there. James Storm, he's been in the company in TNA for a very long time. I do believe he should have his moment, have a good title reign. Jeff Hardy, he should have a crack at it. Kazarian, he had a big old push in 2008. They kind of dropped the ball with that. And I do believe if, the TNA not play the cards right, do something right. And that Kazarian being the main event picture, too. Instead of the X Division picture. I mean, Kazarian, he's a good X Divisioner, but, he's kind of a little too big for that now. Matt Morgan, they had this guy, act like they give this guy a mega push, and they drop the ball with it every single time. Matt Morgan, no champion. People come and gone since Matt Morgan's been in TNA, and people come and gone and became champions, and Matt Morgan, he hasn't been champion at one time. I think, Matt Morgan should, really get his hands on a title. Mr. Anderson, have this guy have a long title reign. Not a month reign like TNA's been giving him lately. Just have the man have a good title reign. Maybe even Magnus, Brutus Magnus. I like Magnus. I like his attitude and his ring work. I think Magnus would make a very good main eventer, and I do believe if TNA treat him well and give him good storylines and all that, maybe Magnus could be in the running for a world title. I do believe he should be in the running for a world title. Next question. Next question again is from John Troop 21. John Troop 21. He's asking, what is a 5150? 5150 is something personal to me, not personal to Amory, my business partner, but 5150. I don't know if you noticed, but you know, LAX kind of brought it up. Well, Homicide basically brought it up when he was in TNA. 5150 is a code in New York. It's a code in New York, and it's a signature move that I use on Raw vs. SmackDown, on the Raw vs. SmackDown series. Basically, 08, because Rick Rude's on the game, and everybody knows his signature move, the Rude Awakening, and I do that. That's my signature move, and I call that the 5150. And like I said, 5150 is basically, you know, a street code in New York, so that's what it means. If you see that on my other YouTube channels and all that, that's why 5150. And speaking of, I'll be doing a 5150 journey on my YouTube channel, on my Raheem 10 channel, or maybe even my Lil RJ 5150 channel. So go and check that out and subscribe. And to all my Lil RJ maniacs out there, stay tuned for next time.